Natural History Museum built a facial reconstruction, and when it came out, it went everywhere, because nobody expected the oldest known Briton to look like that, which is honestly very funny. The pale skin we associate with blue eyes today showed up thousands of years later, from completely separate genetic changes tied to farming and vitamin D. The two things we think go together never went together in the people who started it. So blue eyes existed, they spread, but why? Because blue eyes are actually bad for you. They let in more UV light. Blue-eyed people have a higher risk of macular degeneration, which is one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. So, by the normal rules of genetics, a mutation that does nothing good and carries actual health costs should stay rare or disappear. It should not spread to hundreds of millions of people. And yet, here we are. The leading theory is sexual selection. In a world where every single person had brown eyes, blue eyes were completely new, startling, and new things get attention. People found blue eyes attractive, chose blue-eyed mates more often, had more blue-eyed kids, and those kids inherited both the trait and the preference for it. Each generation, it fed itself. Like a peacock's tail, but for eye color, which means blue eyes spread across the world primarily because people thought they were pretty. That is the entire explanation. Hundreds of millions of people exist because someone found a broken switch attractive. Very Homo sapiens of us. Another theory is that less melanin in the eye helped hunter-gatherers process low light differently in the brutal dark winters of Northern Europe. Nobody has proven either theory. We genuinely do not know why blue eyes took over the way they did, and that is somehow even more unsettling. Green eyes are even stranger. Only about 2% of the world has them, making them rarer than blue. And unlike blue eyes, green eyes do not come from a single ancestor. They come from a combination of low melanin and a pigment called pheomelanin, which creates a yellowish tint that mixes with the light scattering effect to produce green. It is not one mutation. It is a lottery of several genes hitting at the same time in the right combination. Scientists still do not fully understand why some people end up green instead of blue or hazel. Green eyes are basically a genetic accident on top of a genetic accident. Now here is something nobody tells you about blue eyes. Blue-eyed people are statistically more likely to develop alcohol dependence than brown-eyed people. A 2015 study from the University of Vermont found the correlation across multiple datasets and could not fully explain it.